The third-seeded USD Coyotes will play their first game in 2 weeks after a first-round bye when they host Sacramento State on Saturday afternoon. KELOLAND's Ian Sachs has a preview of the showdown.
The Coyotes have already set the program record for wins at the FCS level with 9, including 7 against Missouri Valley Conference opponents, also a first. The league featured 6 teams in the 24-team FCS playoff field, and the team believes that tough competition will pay dividends now that the calendar has flipped to December.
Our guys understand from playing the conference schedule that we've played that every team is going to, from here on out, is going to be a high-level football team that's going to force us to play our best football.
The Yotes welcome in a Sacramento State team that went up to Grand Forks and defeated MVFC opponent North Dakota 42-35 in the opening round.
Sacramento State, a really good football team, showed that last week going on the road and winning at North Dakota, which we all know is a very difficult place to win.
This showdown with the Hornets marks USD's third FCS playoff appearance in the last 6 seasons, with its last berth coming in 2021.
The experience from 21, we've got quite a number of guys that were part of that playoff game is good. Chance that we had there to play at home. I think it gives us an opportunity to build on some of that experience.
The Coyotes allow fewer than 15 points per contest, which ranks top 5 in the country. Saturday's game marks the program's second ever FCS playoff home game, and it can reach the FCS quarterfinals for the first time in program history.
There's going to be excitement. We want to use that excitement. We want to use that enthusiasm. We want to use that momentum. That's what earning home field advantage should be all about.
USD and Sac State will meet at 1 p.m. on Saturday. You can follow the action in our live blog on KELOLAND.com. You can also watch our FCS playoff show, which airs on Saturday morning. We'll break down brackets and then hear from both SDSU and USD. The show airs Saturday at 9:30 a.m. right here on KELO TV. Well, the Northwestern volleyball team sought another win in the NAIA National Tournament. We're going to have the highlights next. The Northwestern volleyball team entered the NAIA National Tournament as the top team. Well, they opened pool play with a pair of wins, and on Friday, the Red Raiders crossed paths with Bellevue University to close out pool play. First set, Northwestern looking strong. They're up 14-8. Xavier Metzger brings down the hammer. And later, it's Allison Dexter who joins the party on the set point, powering it down for one of her 8 kills, and that set 1 goes to Northwestern 25-14. Red Raiders dominating set 2 up 13-5. Metzger welcomes them to the block party. NAIA leader in blocks per set with 7 stuffs today. Later, outside, they go to the GPAC Player of the Year, Jaslyn DeHaan. Count it. Match high 14 kills from the junior. They take set 2, 25-10. The Red Raiders needed a comeback in set 3, but they'd win that, advancing to the quarterfinals with a 3-0 sweep of Bellevue. USF hosted their first ever men's wrestling match against number 11 Northern State. Starting in the first match, 125-pound bout is Paulie Garcia, who'd get the victory by decision following the takedown, taking the 3-0 lead for the Cougars. Moving to the 133-pound class now, same score remains. Jason Henschel secures the win by fall in the first period, and NSU takes the lead at 6-3. Into the 149-pound weight class, Wolves are up 7. Wyatt Turnquist is going to get the near fall here, winning by tech fall. Northern State distancing themselves 15-3. They go on to cruise to a 42-6 victory over USF. The SDSU men return to the Pentagon to face Towson this evening. Midway through the first half, Jack's up 4. Luke Apple slips through the screen, gets the rock, and then makes a pretty move to the cup for the 2 of his 11 points. SDSU leads 15-9. 3 minutes later, the Jackrabbits looking to create some separation. They work the ball around Zeke Mayo, and he uses a soft touch on the mid-range for the deuce. He tallied 20 as SDSU up 20-13. Just seconds later, defense turns to offense off the steal. Mayo is going to get the ball, and then he's going to serve it up to William Kyle III, who flushes it home. That made it 22-15. Jacks up 10 at the break. SDSU moves 4-4 with a 61-48 win. Well, girls high school basketball began in the state as Garrettson met Baltic in the first minute. The Blue Dragons working inside. Addison Fink flips in 2 of her 10 points, and Garrettson's out to a 2-0 lead. Minutes later, now it's going to be Jordan Williams for Garrettson, who runs inside and then dishes to an open Fink, and she's going to bury that baseline jumper. It's an 8-0 run to start the game for Garrettson. But the Bulldogs would finally get on the board minutes later. They find a wide open Meredith Larson, who knocks down a long 2. Baltic down 6. Garrettson pulls away, earning the 56-41 win over Baltic.
All right, thank you, Grant. I am excited about a nice weekend.
Yes, and as well it should be. It's going to be quiet. It's going to be good weather for doing about anything outside. We'll have a partly cloudy sky. Tomorrow we start your weekend with a 41-degree Saturday. A south wind helping to warm us up. 37 Aberdeen, 40 in Pierre, and 44 degrees in Rapid City. About the same on Sunday.
Awesome. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Have a great night and a wonderful weekend.